how to stop comparing yourself to people. I think that we compare ourselves in a way that doesn't really make sense. We compare our worst moments to somebody else's best moments. And we don't really think about what that actually means, because we're not starting from the same place in life. We don't have the same upbringing, the same childhood, the same obstacles and hardships in life, the same traumas, the same genetics, the same brains, the same opportunities. So when we compare ourselves like that, it's already unfair from the start. It's like comparing two completely different athletes as if they were racing in the same race. It's like putting a sprinter and a marathon runner and comparing them in the same race. Impossible. Absurd. Because they are not in the same race. They are not on the same journey. And I think that's what most people forget. Because life is not one single track where everyone is running the same way and the same distance. People are running completely different paths. And some people are sprinting and some people are doing the marathon. Some people just want to walk and some people want to sprint and some people are injured. Some people can't walk. But the goal journey is not even to be identical or have the same goal. And I think that's the beautiful part about it all. I think that's a beautiful part of life, that you're not supposed to have the same goal or like have the same sprinting time. Like a marathon runner is not supposed to have the same time as a sprinter. One person can be a sprinter, explosive, fast, intense. Another person can be a marathon runner, steady, patient, building something over time. But you can't compare the two, because they are not meant to be measured in the same way. Look at someone's highlights and we see their success, their confidence, their appearance, their progress, and we look at all of our worst moments, all our insecurities. We compare it to everything we know about ourselves. And of course that's gonna make us feel behind, but it's not a real fair comparison. And I think that creates a lot of unnecessary pressure on ourselves and on our society, because you start thinking you're not enough, and in reality you're just on a different path. What someone shows you is never the full story. There are always things behind it that you don't see, things that shape them in ways that you don't understand. And maybe the goal is not to stop noticing people and what they're doing, but maybe the goal is to stop using them as a measure, like as a measurement to your life and to your worth. You're not supposed to run on somebody else's track. You're supposed to run on your own, in your own path. And when you start to understand that, you also start to feel a bit more free. Not because you've become better than anyone else, but because you've stopped trying to be. And I think that a lot of people get stuck comparing themselves to one specific area in their life. Like one thing they feel that they didn't achieve or didn't become. And everything else they've done kind of just like disappears because of that one focus. What I realized is, even if that one area was like fixed or different, I think that people still would like find new areas of their life to complain or compare about. So it's not really about a specific thing, it's more about how you value yourself as a whole. For example, someone might feel that they didn't really build the career that they wanted in life, and they think that that's the reason they feel behind in life. But even if they had built that career, they would probably still find something new to compare about. Because comparison doesn't really disappear when you fix one area of your life. It just moves. So the real shift is not about changing the past or even like changing the outcome. It's about stopping that one category from defining your entire worth. So your life is not just your career or your achievements or that one path you didn't take. It's everything else too. And when you zoom out and realize that one specific part that you were comparing everyone else to is just one piece of your whole puzzle, and when you zoom out and realize that you're focusing on a little specific piece of your life that has made you blind to everything else that you have, you also solve the problem of comparing yourself to other people.